Hey everyone, welcome back to the K-EntBuzz channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo caught together at the airport. Is this the couple reveal we've all been waiting for? Imagine this, you're at the airport, minding your business, and suddenly, you spot Lee Min-ho, tall, charming, unmistakable, casually walking toward the terminal. Your heart skips. But before you can even process what's happening, Hye Kyo appears next to him. Calm, elegant, radiant. Then, boom, he reaches for her hand. She smiles. And just like that, the world stops. This isn't a scene from a blockbuster K-drama. This actually happened. And no, it's not a rumor anymore. It's real, it's out there, and fans are losing their minds. Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo just went public, together, at the airport. You could hear the collective gasp across the internet. For years, fans have dreamed about these two icons of Korean entertainment coming together, whether as co-stars or as something more. Now it looks like that fantasy might just be turning into reality. And no one was ready for it. The sighting happened at Incheon International Airport, where the two megastars were supposedly heading to different destinations. At first, it seemed coincidental. Separate teams. Different flight times. But all of that changed when they were caught walking side by side, away from the paparazzi's usual zones, hand in hand. Yes, you heard that right, hand in hand. Not just a friendly touch. Not a handshake or a bump of the elbows. A full-on, fingers laced, comfortable in each other's space kind of moment. The kind of closeness that screams, we don't care who sees anymore. The internet didn't just break. It exploded. Twitter timelines were flooded with hashtags like #MinKyo, #Lee Min-ho Hye Kyo, and #K-drama turned reality. TikTok edits were up within minutes. Fan pages went wild, reposting every angle, every grainy zoomed-in shot, and every tiny detail from their airport look, down to matching accessories and color tones. Lee Min-ho was dressed in a relaxed yet stylish outfit. Think black hoodie, dark jeans, and sneakers that probably cost more than a month's rent. Hye Kyo kept it elegant and minimal in a beige trench coat, soft curls tucked under a cap, and oversized sunglasses that somehow didn't hide her signature glow. Even their fashion was in sync. But nothing spoke louder than the way they looked at each other when they thought no one was watching. Let's be clear, these aren't just any two celebrities. Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo are Hallyu royalty. Lee Min-ho is one of the most globally recognized Korean actors, thanks to hits like Boys Over Flowers, The Heirs, and The King, Eternal Monarch. His fan base stretches across continents, from Seoul to Sao Paulo. Hye Kyo, meanwhile, is practically untouchable, a queen of the screen known for Autumn in My Heart, That Winter, The Wind Blows, and the mega-hit Descendants of the Sun. She's been the face of top luxury brands, walked con carpets, and owned every role she's ever taken. And now, they might just be writing their own off-screen love story. What's even more intriguing is that these two stars have never worked together on a drama or film. Not once. They've been at the same award shows, the same fashion weeks, and even share some of the same brand endorsements, but nothing that ever suggested a relationship. Until now. Fans have always speculated. Every time they appeared in the same space, rumors would start, mostly fanfiction-level fantasies. But something about this recent moment feels different. It wasn't staged. There were no official photographers. No PR team posing them for a reveal. This was raw, unexpected, and ironically, the most real thing we've seen in a while. Shortly after the photos began circulating online, reporters reached out to both stars' agencies. And what did they say? We're looking into it. Classic. If you've followed K-entertainment for a while, you know what that line usually means. It's not an outright denial. It's not a confirmation either. But it's the kind of response that screams, let us figure out how to say this without causing a media meltdown. And while we wait for an official statement, if one ever comes, fans are already building theories. Some are convinced the two have been quietly seeing each other for months. Others say they might be working on a secret project, and the airport appearance was part of a soft rollout. But if that's the case, wouldn't the hand-holding be a bit too bold? Many are pointing to their recent public appearances as clues. Both were at the same luxury event earlier this year in Tokyo. While they weren't photographed together, they were seated within the same VIP section. There was a photo, slightly blurry, that showed Lee Min-ho glancing over at someone, with fans now claiming it was Hye Kyo. At the time, no one thought anything of it. Now, it's being analyzed like a crime scene photo. Let's not forget, both Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo have had high-profile relationships in the past. The public pressure and media frenzy that followed those relationships ended up taking a toll. Especially for Hye Kyo, whose personal life was constantly under the microscope. So if they are seeing each other, their decision to go public, or at least not hide anymore, says something powerful. It says, they're done playing by the industry's rules. They're choosing honesty, peace, maybe even love, in the most natural and human way. Fans are surprisingly supportive, too. Instead of backlash, the overwhelming reaction has been joy. Because if there's one thing K-drama fans love more than fictional romance, it's seeing their favorite stars truly happy in real life. One fan commented, "I grew up watching both of them. I never imagined they'd end up together, but now I don't want anything else. This is the crossover I never knew I needed." Another said, "They've both been through so much. If they've found peace and happiness in each other, we should be celebrating." And really, they're right. In an industry where so much is controlled, curated, and carefully crafted for image, these moments, the quiet handhold, the soft glance, the shared walk in a crowded airport, are the ones that mean the most. Because they're not part of a script. They're not lines memorized or expressions directed. They're just two people finding connection in a world that rarely gives them privacy. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's a deep friendship. Or maybe, just maybe, it's the beginning of something neither of them expected, but both of them deserve. Whatever it is, it's real enough to make the world stop for a minute. And in that minute, fans across the globe got to believe in something beautiful. So what do you think? Is this the beginning of a Hallyu power couple? A hidden relationship finally stepping into the light? Or is there still more to uncover? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like if you're still processing this emotional roller coaster, and don't forget to subscribe. Because if Lee Min-ho and Hye Kyo really are writing their own love story, you know we'll be here to follow every chapter. Until next time, keep your hearts ready, because this K-drama just went real life. And it's only getting started.